The police have had to repeatedly warn TT fans this week not to go onto closed roads. There have been a few incidences. It's a highly dangerous practice, and I'm with Inspector Derek Flint. Is this happening more, or is it just that we're noticing it more because of social media?
I think what we've seen over the last week or so is that the real demonstration of the fact the marshals are completely on the ball. At the moment, we're seeing a transition period where the police have moved away from direct policing of the trackside, and it is now fully the responsibility of the marshals. And what people perhaps don't realise is that the marshals have got the full powers and privileges of a police constable on the Isle of Man whilst the races are in progress. So rather than people in white hats giving out the instructions, it's now the full responsibility of the marshals, and they've done a really great job. We've simply been there to back them up when we've needed to reinforce the message, and unfortunately actually arrest some people and take them to court.
Now, I mean, we're assuming here that people are doing this deliberately, but do you think sometimes they're just not aware? They don't have that awareness that you don't go onto the race circuit?
A race circuit is phenomenally dangerous. You wouldn't wander onto the track at Brands Hatch or Silverstone or Alton Park or wherever, and this is no different. And in fact, it's an awful lot more risky because the scale of the operation to keep the trackside safe is a huge responsibility for the clerk of the course. So we've seen what happens when there's a breakdown in trackside safety. We saw it years ago in rallying, and this event is now so incredibly safe for riders and spectators, considering what it actually is, that we need to maintain that. So we're going to continue to do our bits to support the marshals and the clerk of the course in making sure that situation is maintained.
Now, just one of the examples has been we've had a guy go onto the course actually just as the race has started, apparently to retrieve a beer can. What's the position there? I mean, obviously it's not safe to leave a beer can on the course, is it?
The responsibility trackside is absolutely the marshals. It doesn't make any difference, and we see things unfolding in front of our eyes, but you've got to let the professionals deal with these things. You must not go trackside. It's as simple as that. That's the rules. No ifs, no buts. The way that's controlled, even with marshals' access and police access to certain areas of the course, is ever so carefully controlled to make sure that risk is absolutely minimised.
And the penalties are high, aren't they? We've had a guy jailed for 8 weeks and banned from the Isle of Man this week.
Yes, we had a chap just this week who, with a mixture of public order offences and actually going onto closed roads, was jailed for 8 weeks and has been excluded from the Isle of Man as well. So a salutary lesson, and it just shows that the courts are fully supportive of what the marshals have to do as well.